Waiting for that poll. I'm gonna gamble everything I can.
Hey man, gambling is the best part of Twitch. Oh, and I see Gay Krabs has updated their name as we go live. Gay is emphasized now, so when we read it, we have to go Gay Krabs from Funny Nemo. But the beginning of this match is already looking great for Kitchen Staff as Freakster, the underdog, takes out Setsuna and Mustard early on in the game. Husky gonna find that pick onto the Scout, but it's not gonna matter all too much as their picks are now stagnating. Underdog finding their way into blue spawn as Brapto finds a kill onto, I believe that's Gay Krabs from Finding Nemo. I believe here, Popcorn gonna find a pick on a Husky. Brapto trading it out instantly, though it is a 2v2. And I do believe Underdog getting pincered here, getting pinched from both sides as Brapto lining that shot up. Doesn't matter, though, as Bluster and Underdog are gonna team up on him, take the 2v1, and Dreadnought gonna get taken down by Underdog here, making the first round in favor of Kitchen Staff.
That Plague Ball was huge. It absolutely clipped a bunch of Brapto's health and had them moving around, and as soon as they moved in the way that they were not safe, they caught a ball. There's that area denial right there.
Yeah, that's where the Plague Ball shines the most. You know, you get that area denial. You can maybe take out a group of people if you set it up correctly. But at the end of the day, I think most of the juice is going to come out of area denial as Gay Krabs finds Mustard, but Dreadnought trades him out for the Scout here. Underdog flanking from the top right, trying to land on top of Setsuna. There's so many balls up in the corner. It's insane. Popcorn going to be able to pick out Husky as Brapto trades him out for Bluster here. Unfortunately for both teams here, no real advantage to work off of just yet as Setsuna is caught inside and he gets hit by the bouncy ball from Popcorn and it hits him right in the head. I watched it happen. Brapto going to trade it out though. It's just trade for trade for trade here. Now Popcorn getting taken down. A nice ball from Dreadnought. It is all up to Underdog here, almost falling into the pit, but barely able to avoid it. Abusing this movement like a true Scout professional. Looking for a kind of angle to get
Oh, and then he gets triple comboed by Brapto!
He gets read like a book there and is taken out by Brapto. Nice 3K in that round for him. Now making the score 1-1.
Oh my goodness, that was excellent use of that power-up. They saw them moving around, going up that ramp, and immediately threw 3 balls down it.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a good read. I mean, there's nothing you can really do to combat that there once you get read like that. It's just, you got owned, and you gotta own up to it. And one thing I think is something to mention.
Dreadnought immediately taking out Bluster there.
Yeah, Dreadnought finding that crucial pick on the Bluster there. Now finding that pick on a Gay Krabs and Setsuna finding Popcorn as well. Looks like this round is going pretty heavy-handedly in favor of the Ballers here as Husky finds Freakster, the underdog. And now Setsuna finding the Scout here. Could this be back-to-back wins for Setsuna? I believe Setsuna was also in here for Torchlight Tango as well. So, you know, it only makes sense that they'd be able to come back and win the Sandman Major League Mayhem Übercharged. But something I want to point out, if you look at the hats for the Ballers here,
they all have ball hats.
Have the baseball hat, except for Setsuna. And Husky going to find a nice pick onto Gay Krabs under the point here, but it does look like Bluster finding their way into their spawn now. Husky dead here, not very good for the side of the Ballers, but that said, it's going to be a complete total wipe as Brapto and Mustard find the picks onto Underdog and Bluster, and it's not looking good for poor old Popcorn here as 2 players pinch him from behind. Setsuna going to find the pick onto Popcorn, and now it is 3-1 in favor of the Ballers here. I think the doubters for the Ballers are shivering in their timbers right now.
Absolutely. This first round is starting to tilt in their favor.
Absolutely. I mean,
Kitchen Staff is going to have to really power up that oven or they're going to get stuck in it.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to be kind of stuck here. There's not a whole lot they can really do in terms of you know, changing up their play style. Maybe they can group up a little bit more. Oh, but as I say that, it's going to be Mustard finding a 2K onto Underdog and Gay Krabs. It's one man left. It's just Bluster alive, trying to fend for themselves. It's a 1v4. They have the bouncy ball, so they might be able to make some use of that in this tight, confined area, but I'm not sure if
they're escaping that room. They're not getting caught in there.
Hardly escaping, almost caught out by Setsuna. They get him with the bouncy ball. They get Dreadnought too. It's a 1v2 now. It's looking up for Bluster here, but will they be able to defend themselves for much longer as they go for this power up by the pit? Almost fall off, jumping for that info. Very nice play. Mustard almost falling off as well, getting baited in, but will Mustard be able to win this fight against them as Bluster is just playing this height so well, abusing it like crazy. The point is unlocking in 2 seconds.
Oh, and he gets taken out by a ball thrown down that hallway.
Oh, Husky gonna find it last second just before the point unlocks, unfortunately for the kitchen staff. That's gonna be map 1 in the hands of Ballers here, and we will be moving on to map 2. Too much free time on your hand.
Hey,
does
a
mean,
blessing
though,
I
we're
can
going
give
live.
myself.
Yeah, it is a blessing you can give yourself. I think one of my buddies has a double hail zone team train, so don't feel too bad about
oh,
your
here we
melee
starting,
level.
right? Yeah.
Yep, we are going live on Ferris here, right off the bat. Looks like Kitchen Staff going for their standard rollout here, just coming up on the height on their red screen on the right side, but it does look like Setsuna going to be able to find a free pick on a Gay Krabs right off the bat. Dreadnought finding Popcorn early as well. Setsuna finding the Scout as well. 3 players down for the Kitchen Staff already. It is not looking good as one of them has the bouncy ball. Bluster is getting sandwiched. He's going to be able to flick around and find Mustard, but Husky going to take him down with the explosive ball there. And now it's one man standing. Young Freaks to the body snatcher, or the underdog rather. Is going to be
taken out as he's sitting on top of the roof, right in the back.
Yeah, right in the back of the head. That's just a concussion. That's rough for that's rough.
See you in the nurse's office, pal.
Yeah, see you in the nurse's office, buddy. I mean,
that was round 1. Ballers came right in again. This isn't their map. This is not their map. The kitchen staff is in trouble.
Yeah, the kitchen staff is in quite a bit of a predicament here, a pickle, if you will. You know, they're getting hooked up on their map, at least for right now. Gay Krabs is going to find a free pick onto Mustard early on, though, but it's going to be retaliated with by Grabdo, getting that rage, or the Berserker pick onto Bluster. Bluster down early. Freaks are going to find that pick on a Brabdo, though, as a response. It's 2v4 in favor of... Okay, never mind. It's a 2v2 as Husky hits a explosive shot onto, I believe it's Popcorn and Freakster. Now it's a Scout and Gay Krabs, the last 2 men standing on their team. Husky taking the fight into Gay Krabs from the low ground, which might not be the best situation here. I think we're dealing with a bit of server lag. Husky almost gets sniped from across the map, but is barely able to survive. Setsuna gets taken down by the Scout. Husky finds the pick onto the Scout. A nice retaliation, and he turns it around, and he finds Gay Krabs in response. Watching up the 1v2 situation for his team, giving Ballers a 2-0 lead in terms of rounds.
This is getting scary. Kitchen staff. I did put my vote in on you. You gotta do it. I believe in you. These Ballers, they're definitely a tough opponent. Starting in on the 3rd round of this. Let's see how this starts out. Who is going to be the first one? Oh. It is Gay Krabs from Dreadnought from across the map.
And Mustard dropping the "Did you pray today" bind in chat. Gay Krabs getting taken down is very bad for Kitchen Staff here, but I don't think it matters as Popcorn going to find that pick onto Setsuna, but Brabdo going to respond with a counter pick onto Underdog here. It is going to be Bluster taking the fight with Dreadnought on the far left side of the map in the divot here. Is going to be able to find the kill onto him, but Scout dies earlier on as well, so it is a 2v3 for all intents and purposes. Husky's going to be able to find that pick on a Popcorn, and now it is just Bluster, the last one standing. I don't know if they'll be able to turn this one around, but we have seen something crazy come out from them before, but unfortunately, Bluster is going to be taken down by Husky. A little 3K coming out there. Now it is game point. Keep that in mind, folks. It is game point, so if Kitchen Staff loses this next round, it will be Ballers as your grand champions for Major League Mayhem Übercharged. So a lot of players are complaining about lag or something. I'm not too sure what that's about. But Gay Krabs, of course, doing the kill bind just before the match starts. Does look like Bluster going to get taken down early by Brab, though. A little cross map coming through. Little cross map action. Gay Krabs barely somehow managing to live. Underdog going to find that pick onto Husky, which is very nice, but Mustard finding a pick on a Popcorn, who is whittled down by Brabdo. Does look like it's going to be a 4v3 situation here, as Gay Krabs is in behind one of the players. I think he's in behind Brabdo, and he finds the pick onto him. Will they be able to find the pick onto Setsuna, though, who's trapped inside of this corner? It is a 2v3 right now, so the numbers are up in favor of Kitchen Staff, as the scout finds the pick onto Setsuna. Now it's just Mustard. Will they be able to win the 1v3, as Gay Krabs hunts them down and has some pretty good aim, all things considered, and is gonna find the pick! Reading him like a book, predicting that movement like crazy, and that is gonna be a round in the hands of the Kitchen Staff. It's not over yet. A reverse sweep could still yet happen.
Desperate turnover was what I was hoping and praying for, and exactly what we got in that round. Kitchen Staff is not going to give up, and I want to see them push through here. Those first picks were critical. What are going to be the first ones for this fight?
Yeah, I'm interested. I mean, these first initial picks are very, very crucial. I'm not too sure what is going to happen here. No picks coming off early, except for Gay Crab getting taken down by an explosive shot from Setsuna. A direct hit, no less. Popcorn going to get taken down by Husky. Brabdo finding the scout as well. It's a 5v2 situation. Could this be a flawless round? Possibly. Hopefully, I don't Caster's Curse either of these teams here. And unfortunately, I just did, as Underdog finds that pick onto Mustard. But the King Power-Up collected by Brabdo here, supporting his team. It's going to be Dreadnought finding the pick onto Underdog. Bluster finding the pick onto Husky. And it's a 1v3 situation. And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Ballers as your Major League Mayhem Übercharged Grand Champions. They are the Major League Sluggers. They have beaten Kitchen Staff in a clean 8-1 sweep on both map scores combined there. Congratulations to the Ballers. Very heavy-handed win there. And congratulations to the Kitchen Staff as well for managing to make it into second place. Great work all around from that team.